Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Virtual Partner Summit. We'll be having some more people coming up in the next couple of seconds and minutes. While we wait for people, I'd like to welcome you all. And for all newcomers, please write on the chat section where you're joining us from and your company name if you'd like to say hello from a partner point of view as well. We have our official partner, potential partners joining us today and would like to welcome you all to our session. Today I have with me my colleagues from channel team and from customer success team. We have from solution engineers team, and I'm really happy to have you all in the session. Let me introduce them really quickly. Later on, they will be having some other slides to talk about themselves and also our content for Virtual Partner Summit, which I'm going to explain in a couple of minutes. So we have today my partner in crime for channel marketing, Chima, our channel marketing specialty. We have Aymete, our senior channel alliance manager. We have Braden Sawyer, our channel alliance manager from US. We are all joining from different directions and different countries right now. I'm gonna explain that real quickly in a second. We have John and we have Matt from also US. And so I'm based in Poland. Some of the team are like already in Istanbul, Turkey. We have also people in the US. Aymete and John currently are in Istanbul with Chima, and Matt and Braden are based in the US. Okay. Yeah. For the newcomers, let me announce it one more time, please. If you like, please write your location where you're joining us from, so we can see how big our partner community is, partner program is currently. That'll be really nice. And in the webinar, whenever you have a question, please use the Q&A session of the chat or from the chat too. That also works fine. We have at the end of the session, we'll have the Q&A session and also a cool game with 20 questions, and we'll announce a winner at the end. So I'm asking you everyone for a little bit of patience because it will take some time to get through to that point. We have about 2 hours scheduled today. It'll be very busy, very fun, and we'll have a lot of content together. Let me briefly show you guys what's going to be talking about today. All right. Name is Burak, by the way. We're working in the company for about 4 years in total from the marketing team. I'm the channel marketing manager for global programs, and I'm happy to welcome all of our partners and prospect partners over here. And we'll have a short introduction to the company, to what we do, who we are, when we were founded, and all that cool information. I'm going to briefly talk about what's about SOCRadar, where are we going as a product, as a company. There are some cool news we want to share with you. And then we have some new partner program approaches and some systems that we are bringing into our partner program. And we have Braden and Aymete talking about different partners and different partner programs, including myself. And then we'll move on to channel marketing. And we have a revenue generator approach. And John will talk about partner onboarding and partner care from our team. Then at the end, we'll have a short session of CTI quiz. We'll test your knowledge about SOCRadar and also cyber threat intelligence and in general cybersecurity awareness. There are some easy questions, but we're not gonna make it easy on you to get those rewards. We are giving away an Apple Vision Pro and 2 gift cards worth in total $1,500 for the respective winners. And I'll explain the rules of the game at the end, but so we can go ahead and start real quick. So let me welcome you all, first of all, to our virtual summit one more time for anyone joining right now. We'll talk about what SOCRadar is, who we are, and what we do. Some of you already may know, but there are some more information that I'd like to include. The company was founded in 2019. I'm fairly an old member, considering I joined in 2021. We are working with over 28,000 companies. We had the freemium version, as you probably know. If not, we're going to explain that in a fairly quickly as well. And we have over 400 partners in 110 countries. We turned into a global firm. We have received our Series B investment this year. We're very happy about that too. And we're going to allocate some of that to our partner expansion. That's why we are always extending new territories, finding new partners, and activating our existing partners, and also helping our partners succeed in what they do. This is all what we like to share right now. And also, what I like to say that I really like the fact that about our company, that we are a partner first company. We really care about our partners, and we are really happy to have all these partner people we have over here. So I'm really happy to see our global community here. Um, so let's move forward. We have the whole team picture. This is an old one. It's from last year. We have more people right now in the team. We are about 200 people right now, and we are still a leader in the Gartner Peer Insights, and also we received our badge from G2 as a leader this year too. All right, moving forward. So in this couple of slides, I'm going to talk about some basic information you probably know. It might sound a bit boring. I'll try to make it fun with my charm. So as you probably know, like cyber criminal activity, cyber attacks are keep increasing all over the place, all over the globe, increasing day by day, year by year. We are seeing more people um, more people and more companies being affected by cyber criminals. And as you can see from here, the annual cost for cybercrime is increasing all the time, and 13 trillion US dollars is a large number to when you think about monetary expenses and all that money that's going to be spent on criminal activities. You can see that there are a lot of money that companies are spending because of a cyber criminal activity and cyber attacks. Moving forward, so as you probably already know, since we are all partners here and we know cybersecurity fairly well, and that's at least what I hope. Um, Number one cause is external attacks, right? And there's the human element, there's external attackers. Most of the some of the breaches involve credentials, employee credentials, or your information, and 25% of also involves ransomware. We see ransomware attacks being increased all the time. In my experience, I'm not much of a technical person, but since I work in SOCRadar, I gained some kind of awareness in cybersecurity, and I know that ransomware attacks are increasing all over the world, and majorly I see more in the European Union countries too, since there are some political issues as well affecting all this stuff. All right. Well, long story short, everyone is at risk. Even people like me, you, everyone everything can be hacked, everything can be attacked. Of course, we'll not be talking about personal attacks here, and we are more into bigger causes where lots of big companies are being affected by cyber criminals and their attacks. There are ransomware attacks, there are phishing attacks that are very popular too. Yeah, so as you can see here, there's a lot of risk to be talked about. So this is more of a cybersecurity awareness to provide. And not only big companies need cybersecurity and investment in cybersecurity, they need investment more to also small and medium size companies. That's where we also target to. Like we would like to see all for SOCRadar to be accessible to smaller companies too. So we don't only deal with larger corporations. They might have more to protect, but doesn't mean that small businesses don't need threat intelligence or our products. All right, this is some more basic information. An average CISO is using, as far as I know, more than 200 different security tools, according to the research that we've done so far. So that's why consolidation is really important. That's why we are as SOCRadar consolidating a lot of our products. So we're not offering just one thing. Instead of doing that, we are a product that is part of more and more solutions, which I'm gonna explain in a moment. Okay, so what I'd like to see in SOCRadar, how we are any different. There are a lot of vendors out there. There's a lot of competition in threat intelligence. What I'd like to do is that we adopt the hacker mindset. This is we show companies, organizations the mindset of a hacker and how they see organizations as a vulnerable target and how they actually attack organizations and what are their methods. This is what we show. Um, Moving forward. All right. So if you're a partner, you probably know what we offer. If not, maybe a brief introduction to our company, what we offer. So SOCRadar is the extended threat intelligence platform. This is a term that we are the inventors of, because at first we started with cyber threat intelligence, then we added, like, we had brand protection, it was digital risk protection before, and attack surface management. And now that we have added supply chain intelligence and advanced dark web monitoring, and we are calling this extended threat intelligence because this is not just TI, this is not CTI only, this is just one part of it. That's why we are extended in this way. We have external threat, attack surface management, we have digital risk protection, supply chain threat intelligence, dark web monitoring, and cyber threat intelligence. We'll have a short demo of our platform later in the presentation, so I'm not going to deep dive into what we do. Probably I'm not even qualified to do that anyway, but just wanted to give everyone some brief introduction on what we do for anyone who didn't know. Let's move forward. Like I said before, we are real.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Just to inform you, can you please give enable actually the chat? Some of the attendees, they keep requesting us. We have a couple of questions and answers, and some of them requested to enable the chat for them.
Okay, let me see.
If it is possible to do it, later we can proceed. Thank you.
Let me see real quick. Okay. Just give me one moment. In the meantime, let's have a short conversation. Tell me, Chima, how is the weather in Istanbul right now? It's going good?
It is very hot.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I mean, I cannot wait for winter. I don't like cold, but I like winter. I'm that kind of person.
Guys, can you see the sunshine on my face?
Yeah. It means it is burning here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Matt, Braden? How are things in the US? We are all an international company right now, so tell me about that. While I try to figure out how to use Zoom and chat for everyone.
We have thunderstorms. We've had thunderstorms all night in Colorado. It's absolutely beautiful. It's still dark, even though it's 9 in the morning. I think that means that fall is here. So us in Colorado, we're getting excited to see that first snow so that we can start to get to the mountains and, spend as much time in the mountains as we can. So
that's good to hear. Yeah, but I don't think we have fall anymore in Istanbul, unfortunately. I think we skipped it.
It's an interesting thing to tie it back to our conversation. I have in this last week seen a tremendous increase in phishing websites being spun up and impersonating domains being spun up. It seems like the hackers are back from summer too.
Yeah. Holidays for everyone, unfortunately.
We're getting busier, and so is the threat scene.
Exactly. By the way, I think I figured out a way to enable chat. Please, guys, check it out. I think it works. Okay. I've been doing webinars for a couple of years now, and I still don't know how to use them. Sometimes I'm surprised. The more I use something, maybe I just forget. Okay, here we go. All right. With a short break, we can move forward. It means I'll just keep making my time shorter so I don't talk too much. All right, let's move forward. Okay, here's some just marketing materials. I'm a marketing person, guys, so please bear with me while I do my marketing stuff. We have, you probably know, we have the integration with all these tools. We're adding new technologies as we move forward. This is an important part of our growth strategy. All right, so we have the cross-sell with SOCRadar. While we talk about SOCRadar and what we like to do, so once we talk with a partner, we don't want partners to sell just SOCRadar, and this is not the approach that we have for majority of our partners.
And we are just an early warning system, right? So we don't take any actions except, let's say, obtaining the credentials from the dark web or taking down the phishing websites. So it's important, it's crucial to integrate with the other vendors, with the other services using SOCRadar. And it's a good opportunity for our partners and especially for MSSPs to perform a cross-sell using SOCRadar. And this is actually the basic mind map, how you can perform cross-sell, which kind of alarms or APIs that our partners can use I don't want to take your time a lot by deep dive into all the details. Just I will give you one, let's say, trending use case, because nowadays the identity and access management and dark web monitoring is the most trending use case in the cybersecurity field. So it's also I think it's important to automate the password reset or enforcing the user to change the password by integrating with the identity access management tools, or maybe with the privilege access management tools, as we have the APIs for it, because we are able to provide the leaks, the credential leaks, the stealer logs via the API. And also, as we have the alarm rule configuration, it's like if and else conditions you can set on the platform. So even our partners or customers can also set some rules to match with the password policy that they are using in Active Directory, for example, and they can take an action based on the match, or if it's not matching, or if it's null, maybe they can mark it as a false positive. And they can, let's say, query from their source solutions to our database using the threat hunting API. They can feed many kind of products like EDR, endpoint protectors, firewalls, web application firewalls. Even with the mail security gateways, each vendor providing threat feed IOCs, including phishing domains. But as we are detecting the type of squad impersonating domains similar to customer domain names, and as we are continuously monitoring them, also, for example, if there is any emit record registered, our partners can directly block that domains from mail security gateways. And many other use cases, actually. I remember that we had another webinar last year about cross-selling. So maybe we can share the link on the chat, and our partners can check that webinar from online.
Yeah, we'll do. I'll do one better for you, Ahmet. After this webinar, we'll be sending a lot of content to our registrations. So the webinar we did last year can be just one of them. It's a good touch. Thank you. We'll be doing that. Thank you.
Yeah, and by the way, let's announce the new cybersecurity sales training as well. So we are going to provide the cybersecurity sales training for our partners. How to generate leads, how to, let's say, qualify leads, how to sell MDR, how to sell penetration testing, and we will also deep dive into cross-selling opportunities as well.
Yeah, so look forward for an invitation from our side too. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, so let me talk about some more exciting stuff. I know that the first part might sound a bit boring, but this is more exciting. At least that's what I think. Because as a company, like our CEO always says, all cybersecurity companies one day will become an AI company, because as we can see with the AI taking over the world, there's no way we'll be living without artificial intelligence going forward. It's already taking a lot of attention and completing a lot of things for a lot of processes. So I'm just afraid that I'm just waiting for the moment that an AI is going to just replace me as a marketer, and we'll be all jobless, But jokes aside, we are as a company, SOCRadar is implementing AI as well to its core, and we'll be adding AI capabilities to our platform too going forward. More to come, and this is just a short introduction to what's going to happen in the future. And we are also planning to do with the new function, we have the SOCRadar marketplace too. Okay. Yeah, one more thing. We have like for MSSPs especially, we had a new MSSP module which we'll be talking about fairly quickly. Ahmet is going to walk us through with Braden and with our contribution. There will be a lot of MSSP talks, so I'm not going to take much of your time here. And yeah, and another new screens that we have on the platform is a takedown activity management page. So if you have access to the platform already, you'll be able to access these stuff and also use them. For partners that are not have access to that right now, like prospect partners, we'll invite you at the end of the webinar to become our partners too. But I'm not gonna do marketing right now. Going forward. Okay, we have the MSSP management console here. I'm gonna pass the microphone to my colleague Ahmet. Please take it away.
Brady, we were waiting for a long time for this release, right? And also our MSSPs. So
This
guys,
is very exciting.
I'm pleased to announce that we got completed the first version of MSSP Management Console. So you can see the key features highlighted here, like you will be able to create ecosystems and companies using the MSSP Management Console. And we will also have multi-tiered ecosystem architecture. This is crucial for the MSSPs who is also serving to group companies. So in this case, the main ecosystem will be the MSSP ecosystem, and our MSSP partners will be able to create sub ecosystems for their customers as well, and the multi-tenants under it. And also we will allow our MSSPs to use ecosystem-wide settings. So you don't need to switch between each ecosystem or tenant to perform some settings on the company. Also, license and credit allocation is available. So you will be able to assign a takedown credit, move it to another partner, or remove it completely to see it in your pool of credits, let's say. We will also provide role-based access control, so you will be able to create the users, manage their roles and permissions. Maybe you can just give them read-only permission to don't block the configurations. Another important key feature is centralized alarm management. So you will be able to manage all the alarms from one single pane without switching to dashboards. So the analyst team, your analyst team will be able to approve or mark them false positive from one single pane. Also, we automated the POC trial, account creation. So as you guys know, we are asking for a POC form. It's also a simple form, just the main domain and the user information. But after the release of the MSSP console, this will be also history. So you will be able to create your own POC trials from the MSSP management console. And also the customer onboarding was very important. So this will be also automated with the MSSP management console. It will be just 5 clicks. And in 2 minutes, you will be able to onboard your customers. There will be just, let's say, an approval mechanism. So our account managers will approve it before the company creation. And also, I have good news. We are developing a one-time XTI assessment report. This was a requirement especially from the partners like Big Four, etc. So we will be able to provide these one-time assessment reports from the MSSP console itself.
Thank you, Amate. Some more marketing for our dear partners. So as probably most of you guys already know, we have the free dark web report over here. I have one more good news, but I'm gonna reveal that later on. And here's just for everyone to check it out if you haven't already. What it does that within a minute or two, sometimes even faster, you can see your dark web reputation. So we're just gonna leave it for a couple more seconds. I'm just going to move forward. Just for more, I need to do some more marketing. That's why we added this slide here. Okay, this is really important. This is one of our key differentiators in the market as a threat intelligence provider. And at SOCRadar, we have what we call freemium. So we give back to our community. We have the free version, not only for a couple of days, not only for just 1 or 2 weeks. It's for a year. And for professional emailers, so you can use the free version for a year. And we have more than 25,000 users right now. If you like more access, if you haven't got already, with the QR code, you can get so. All right, looks like my part is over. Very, very quickly I have done it. Okay. All right, Braden, I think this is more on you. Take it away.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you everyone for joining. It's a really exciting day as we can truly launch the SOCRadar Partner Program. We think that this is really a transformative initiative that is designed to empower you with the tools, the resources, and the support that you need to take your business to the next level. At SOCRadar, we believe in collaboration truly as the cornerstone of success. And the program isn't just about providing access to advanced threat intelligence, external attack surface, digital risk protection services, Yes, those are the solutions, and that is the product. But truly, at the end of the day, it's about forging a partnership that allows us to enhance your service offerings, unlock new revenue streams for you, and to deliver unmatched value to your clients that your competitors won't be able to touch and won't be able to match. SOCRadar isn't just another tool, right? It's something that can be in your arsenal, but it's not just another weapon. We can truly be a strategic ally, and something that we will spend a good amount of time talking about today is how we can deliver actually actionable threat intelligence. We live in a world where protecting your clients isn't just an obligation, but a true necessity. And SOCRadar empowers you to act with speed and precision. Imagine having the ability to access critical threat data from the darkest corners of the web, being able to neutralize those risks before they become breaches, dismantling the hostile infrastructure, the impersonating, the phishing domains before they can harm your clients. This is the new standard in proactive defense, and it's yours to offer, right? We have a very clear mission, and that's to build a network of trusted partners who are ready to seize the growing global demand for robust security solutions. And we're here to support you every step of the way. We want everybody to be able to not just leverage our community insights. We have almost 25,000 global organizations that are using our solutions. We also want to be able to provide beta testing to help create custom solutions for you through our open APIs and through joint marketing efforts. Let's go ahead and pop over to that next slide. To round out the welcome to the partner program at a high level before we step down and talk about the VARs, MSSPs and some of our other partnerships, I want to continue to welcome you to this program. We're not just stopping there with what I mentioned before. We're going to equip you with expert analysts and services to ensure that you can interpret and act on the intelligence swiftly, turning data into decisive actions, right? This program empowers you with strategic tools to attract and engage new prospects, driving significant account growth. We're going to spend a lot of time on that today. What we have seen and the success that we often see is up to a 10-to-1 ratio within net new accounts. If you're using SOCRadar to help drive your go-to-market, using some of our insights to open up these conversations, if you were to sell, as an example, $10,000 in SOCRadar, you would likely sell $100,000 into that account for your own services that you have built around, and additional solutions to help, or additional products to deliver the overarching solution. And that's something that we also see when it comes to expansion of existing clients. We see almost a 4-to-1 ratio of expansion using the SOCRadar product to help you go to market, to help you establish those conversations. And again, if we see a $10,000 sale, just an example with an easy number, you would see a $40,000 increase in your overall book of business. And the reason that is the case is we don't just provide data. We're truly delivering actionable insights that set you apart from your peers in the market. To run down the rest of this slide, we've designed tiered partnership levels that we'll talk a little bit more about, comprehensive training, robust incentives, right? And this all goes into your success, whether you're an explorer partner that's just starting out with us, or an elite top tier partner that's got a well-established presence. The program is built to grow with you. And let's try to not forget, every threat that's neutralized by you, every piece of data that's recovered, it's not just a win for your clients, it's a true restoration of trust and peace of mind. We work in an industry where trust is the ultimate currency. And with SOCRadar, you can build trust and sustain it like never before with those proactive protection that we allow you to deliver. And so to wrap this up, with SOCRadar, you gain not just a product, but a dedicated partner that's committed to your long-term growth. Like we've talked about, and like we will show you more of, we offer not just the tools and the product, but the resources, the support, and the go-to-market to help you stay ahead of your peers in the cybersecurity landscape. And so hopefully, as we go through the rest of this presentation, we'll be able to, walk through this journey together as true partners, and really redefine what's possible with the external landscape. The future of cybersecurity is, to the point of our presentation, both consolidating, but it's also collaborative. And we're thrilled to have you be a part of this transformative program. So, to partner with SOCRadar to unlock new revenue streams, deepen client relationships, and really lead the charge in the cybersecurity frontier. That's what we hope to deliver through our partner program. And we'll be able to step down into a couple different pieces of that. So, Mette, you and I will start to, I think, pass the conversation back and forth. And I know that you're going to lead us into some good discussions around MSSP. But really quickly first, I think it's important for us to mention all of the partners. It's not just value-added resellers that are trying to, support their clientele. It's not just MSSPs that are focused on their monthly recurring revenue. We truly bring incredible partnerships and advancements to the cybersecurity space. Our tech alliances, something that Mette has truly led, education, value-added distributors, the larger MSS distributors out there, right? And the marketplaces. These are all areas that you will be able to find SOCRadar, and you'll be able to help deliver SOCRadar through to your end users with a couple clicks of a button. So we're really excited about some of these expanded partnerships beyond just the traditional.
Yeah. Okay. So before dive into the partner program, the benefits that we are offering, we have a new announcement. Now we have a premium partnership program in addition to our traditional partnership program. So basically, it includes lead sharing, lead generation, cybersecurity sales training from the revenue generator perspective, as Braden mentioned about it previously. So $1 invested to SOCRadar returns you back to, let's say, around $10. So this is our approach for the SOCRadar Premium Partnership Program. And by purchasing CTI for SOC for $10,000, it's the essential level, or committing for $100,000 annual sales, you can become a premium partner and you can benefit from this partnership program. So basically, the idea is about, let's say, committing for the CTI for SOC Essential, because it's an intelligence solution from the generic perspective, right? So you can find anything from all over the world. So it's also a good source to identify the, let's say, the prospect customers. You can see the latest hacked companies, who is attacked by the ransomware groups, etc. This kind of information you can find. So basically, you can understand your, let's say, find your prospect customers in this way. Actually, Matt will deep dive into it with the product demo and show it in the real life, how you can generate leads using SOCRadar, especially CTI for SOC. So this is our partner program, including resellers and MSSPs. So we have a tiered structure here, like you already aware of it, like bronze, silver, and gold. But for the MSSPs, as you remember, we didn't have any tiered architecture. So currently, we have tiers for MSSP partnership as well, like Explorer, Visionary, Stellar, and Elite. And these are some highlighted benefits. Actually, these are not all of them we have. We tried to summarize and highlight the important ones. So as you see, there are some items called available with PPP in red color. So as we previously talked about the premium partnership, actually you will get these benefits even you are a bronze partner or explorer partner by purchasing $10,000 CTI for SOC, or as we mentioned before, by committing 100K annual sales revenue. And we can start with the financial and business benefits. So everybody is aware of deal registration, so I will not talk about it. So maybe it's better to, let's say, discuss about the lead generation program. We have lots of methodologies to generate leads using SOCRadar, as I mentioned before, with CTI for SOC using the threat hunting module, identity access intelligence, dark web news, subscribing to, let's say, country and industry news, and also we have a co-branded SOCRadar Labs module. So you can think it's providing you co-branded dark web reports, and your customers can directly generate those reports from your website directly. In this case, we will generate leads together. We will collect the leads in our CRM, and then we will share those leads with the PRM, with our partner portal. We also have lead sharing program. Can you get back, please? Yeah. We also have lead sharing program. We are sharing leads from our premium database. As Burak mentioned, we have more than over 25,000 premium customers, and also marketing qualified leads. Maybe someone filled a demo form or POC form, or let's say contact form, any marketing qualified leads, we can say. We also implemented rebate program to our partnership program, available after stellar and gold levels. Maybe you can talk about marketing benefits, Burak, if you want.
Actually, we have a special session for it, but
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
say this real quick. As I said, we are a partner first company, and for leading as a person who's leading channel marketing for a global partner program we have in SOCRadar, I'd like to say that we are very much focused on our partners and enabling them how to on their success. We are here for our partners to support them. That's why we say that we are partner first, and because we really, really care about our partners and their success, and we support with different partner marketing programs, which will be revealed pretty soon.
Yeah. And I will just mention about some couple of items from the enablement training and technical benefits section. So we are providing partner solution architect. I think this is very crucial for our partners, because we are also positioning ourselves as a trusted advisor, right? So we are not trying to sell anything. We are trying to consult you, and we are trying to build the trust with our partners. And also we are helping you to create your, especially for MSSPs, because it's my expertise, let's say. I am always, or my team, like Braden, always helping our MSSP partners, and even for resellers, to create their bundled package, how they can, let's say, perform cross-sell, as we discussed before. So we also provide this as a dedicated partner solution architect. We also provide, as actually our current partners aware of it, we also provide CTI analyst training and also exam vouchers from EC Council, and we are making sure about you got certified from the CTI perspective. And as we already announced about the cybersecurity sales training, this will be available with the second tier of reseller partnership and MSSP partnership. But if you want to become a premium partner, it will be available with the bronze tier as well. Okay, we can, yeah. So if we need to deep dive into lead sharing program, so our account managers are identifying the leads in our CRM solution, qualifying them, and then we are assigning those leads using our partner portal. We have a lead distribution module. So we have an integration with the CRM and PRM, and we are assigning those leads to you. And then after you perform the engagement with the customer, we are asking some updates from your site. And also we are always here to help you if you need any resources. Regarding technology alliances, I am also leading that part in SOCRadar. These are not, let's say, all the tech alliances we have. I just highlighted a couple of them, which is very important. So we are increasing automation capabilities with them. Also, we are identifying the go-to-market strategy with our tech alliances. We are offering joint solutions, especially with threat intelligence platforms and also EDR and SOAR platforms. So we have a lot of use cases. If you need any tool like ThreatQ, like SentinelOne, Filigrana, etc., please also contact us as well, because as we have tech alliance with them, we can also offer special discounts as a bundled solution.
All right, this is more of my part. I'm really excited to announce this. Actually, this is a new partner program too for SOCRadar. So if you're following SOCRadar for some time now, from the beginning of this year, we're giving back to the community more and more trainings with certifications, not just for partners, but for end users too. But for partners, we'll have more certification programs coming forward. And what we hope to achieve with this education partners program is that we try to partner up with institutions who provide cybersecurity training. So, and we have a really good technical people in our team who can provide really deep dive and deep knowledge, who has deep knowledge in cybersecurity and can provide extensive training, cybersecurity training. And we are hoping to provide that kind of content to cybersecurity institutions and popular ones. We are currently in process of making agreements with a lot of good brands. I'm not going to disclose their name here, but there are some good news coming up pretty soon. As I'm the point person leading the project for SOCRadar right now, I'm really like to say that I'm very excited about this project. Education is becoming a big part of our company. We would like to give back to the community by providing more education and training programs, partnering up with institutions, universities, and having some workshops. We'll be having more and more in the future. All right, let's move on. Okay, here I'm going to give the microphone to my colleague Chaiman to talk about channel marketing and how we support our partners. And I might just jump in wherever because this is something that I'm really excited about, channel marketing, and this is something that I love about my job, to support our partners and see success. And when I see success in partners, things like helping them makes me happy too. So that's why we'll be talking about some channel marketing here. Shalma, go ahead.
All right. Moving on with the channel support that our partners they will receive whenever they will sign in and they will become an official partners. Starting on with the event management. So as you all know, if you have been following SOCRadar, you know that we are everywhere and anywhere. So we can start actually with the physical events like SOCRadar. We've been very active in different countries and in different regions with its partners. And also we are doing online events such as webinars with our partners as well. Moving on to the performance tracking, actually we do help our partners to achieve higher ROI by tracking marketing activities and adjusting their strategy. And regarding the brand consistency, we are trying to, how can I say, to ensure that all our partners make sure to follow SOCRadar's brand guideline within the marketing materials that we are offering them. And also, when it comes to the collaborations, the channel marketing team is actually working with a different department within SOCRadar, where we try to support you with all your needs. And regarding actually the partner enablement, we are providing marketing materials and training to help our partners to promote SOCRadar's product. And for the campaign development, we are actually designing and also managing marketing campaigns and co-branding initiatives for our partners. And of course, there is no any partnership without any relationship. We try to manage our relationship with our partners, so we can create a stronger and aligned partnership with SOCRadar's goals. And regarding actually the lead generations, which we will attract within a couple of slides as well, we are working with our partners everywhere to actually create different strategies that generate sales opportunities for both parties. So moving on to the next slide, please.
1 second here, Sam. I'd like to say one thing here before we move forward. This is something I'd like to just announce it over here. It's not fully official yet, but we're hoping to host our first in-person partner summits in 2025 in different regions, where we'll be inviting our official partners to come meet us in person. So I'm hoping to meet our partners on a global scale in person too. So we are getting to the stage where we have global, regional in-person gatherings to engage more with our partners and have different summits to actually educate our partners, talk more about our product and our strategies on a one-on-one setting too. So we're hoping to get your support in the near future, and we'll be inviting you for these kind of in-person gatherings too. So I'm really, really happy to start planning for those for next year. So stay tuned for them. But I can't.
Yeah, I think it will be exciting for us, Burak, to see the partners, because usually we are meeting them, online. We are having meetings with them. We are trying to do such of activities, but it is good to meet them face to face. So hopefully we will have the chance to meet a couple of them.
Exactly. When I travel to events, which is sometimes often, I meet some of our official partners or the companies that want to partner up with SOCRadar in-person events. But once we do our partner summits in real life, in person, not like this. Of course, this is also nice, and we'll keep doing virtual gatherings too to keep in touch more often. But in-person relationships. When you shake hands with the partner, they know who you are. There's the relationship building material over there. Like when you meet that person in real life, this is a whole different level, whole different. Whenever I meet a partner in person, our relationship automatically improves to the next level. I would probably say about almost like 100%. It's everything gets better in terms of sales marketing because people do business with people they trust, and trust is a key pillar of business, especially in cybersecurity, because it can be a fragile topic for a lot of companies, and that's where you build trust and build that relationship with a partner, and the same goes with customers too. All right, without further ado, talk about
can we do the next partner summit in Maldives?
Maldives.
I will be the first one to attend.
Yeah. That would be cool. The only challenge is that, logistics to get our partners to Maldives would be challenging, but why not? We can always talk about it and see if we can dream about it too. But what we first started with doing is that once we have APAC region, we have Europe, we have like North America, Latin America. Right now, we have partners probably from all over the world. So we'll make it easier for our partners to get in touch with us in their region, so it's a closer place. But maybe in the near future, we'll have just one on-site for our partners, and we'll gather everyone in one place. That would be awesome. And the company is going in that direction. I can safely say that we are growing in this business, and we are really investing in our partner programs and our partners. And hopefully, we'll see these kind of scenarios in the near future. All right, let's move on. Chama,
Sure.
go ahead.
So yeah, we cannot mention actually about the channel team support without mentioning about the partner relationship management, which is the PRM, or it is called Partner Portal. Actually, to simplify this for you, you can think of it like the CRM. It is a solution. It is so similar to the CRM, but it is more related to the partners. Through this solution, we had the chance to automate the process for both parties, for SOCRadar team and the partner team as well. And once, as I mentioned it earlier, once you became an official partner, you will have access through this solution, and you will be able to have all the marketing materials that you want or you might need, and it is free for you to use it whenever you want. Actually, through this solution, you will you will have a library where you will be able to find over there the recording of the webinars that we did previously. And I didn't mention that earlier, but we did some webinars in different languages, such as Spanish, right, Burak? We did in Spanish and in Portuguese. Or no,
Done in Japanese. Even though I don't speak
yeah.
Japanese, we have a partner over there who was kind enough to do that for us in Japanese too. So we are, like Chama said before, we're everywhere, anywhere, in every different languages. We have partners from all over the world. We have also Portuguese speaking, Spanish speaking people. We're growing. We have offices also right now all over the world too, and we're hoping to have more different language webinars too in the near future, like Spanish, uh, Portuguese, Italian, French. We have all this kind of human resource, and we are encouraging our partners to have webinars with us as a part of a go-to-market strategy. And we're open for new requests coming up from your side too.
Exactly. And apart actually from the webinar recording, you will be able to find like white papers, brief solutions, case studies, even SOCRadar logo. And also there is one more thing for you, is you will be able to co-brand on these materials. So actually right behind the library, you will have the section of collaterals where you can choose over there. For example, let's say the XTI brief solutions, and you can make it co-branded with your logo, and you can download it and you can use it for your own good, free for you to use it whenever you want. And also, if you would like to, let's say, use the content over there to create some content on your LinkedIn page to generate some campaigns. As we mentioned it earlier, everything is free for our partners to use it whenever they want, anywhere and anytime. Yeah. Moving on to the next slide, which is, I think, the most exciting one. Actually, this one, how can I say? It is something, can we call it, Burak, premium? A bit premium?
It is actually. This is like,
Yeah.
Let me just give you.
This is also available with premium partnership program, and starting from the second tier of traditional partnership program, let's say. So we can call it premium.
Yeah.
Okay, good for me then. I like this word, to be honest. So
Yeah.
yeah, actually, to further develop our partnership with our valued partners, we actually propose to a couple of them to create for them this co-branded dark web lab page, of course co-branded with your logo. So you will be able actually to generate some leads and even increase the lead generation over there. We decided actually, Burak, to come up with this idea so we can help our partners first to how can I say, to bound our relationship together with them, also to give them a tool and to help them to generate more leads and increase their sales as well.
Exactly. I'd like to add here a couple more things. This is a new project. We have tested it with some of our partners. We have some final edits in the design and content. It's mostly working, and some of the partners are already using it as it's available to them according to their partner tiers. Unfortunately, this is not currently available for all official partners. But I'm hoping to get to that level at some point in time. We are not offering this to all partners right now because this is it's actually there's a lot of human cost here and also technology. We've been working on this project for a long time, and we are offering, consider this as an additional lead generation tool for you. There is no other vendor that I know is providing something like this to their partners. So we enable our partners to generate these leads from here and use your logo. So as you can see on the landing page on the left, there's your logo. There's no SOCRadar. SOCRadar is going to be only in the bottom, powered by SOCRadar. And on the right hand side, you have the example report. There'll be SOCRadar's logo right next to yours, so you can market it as a co-branded material, so you can strengthen your position with your customers with showing some real data and their dark web exposure and their reputation with this exposure. By the way,
maybe we can mention about, we also have the white labeled option of it, but of course it's a paid version, guys.
Yes,
it's not free, but we can also provide the white labeled version without any SOCRadar mention, and it will be totally with your brand colors. And I think it's very useful for the conferences, for the events, to collect the leads, right? Burak, maybe you can mention about that as well.
Yeah, Dark Web Report is our most popular free service. We've been using this in our on-site events and webinars for a long time. And this is a great lead generation tool. A lot of end users, it's like a first touch point in terms of marketing terms. Like first they get to this page, they scan their domains, and they get this. Sometimes they get afraid of the data they see because it's really scary sometimes. Sometimes not, because if they are secure, maybe the data shown here will not be that scary. But if there's really important data that's out there and we can show that to them, then they know there are some external attack surface over there, and there's like some credentials being leaked. There's some information over there that shouldn't be over there, and is being shared on dark web. So we can find that for them. It's more of an enabler for end users to come to partners or like solution providers fix this problem for me, right? This is a problem for end users, and this is how you show it to them. This is your problem, and you offer the solution. This is a great approach, and we've been seeing great success in it. All right, let's move forward real quickly. Here, I'll give the microphone to Matt real quick, and actually after that, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen because we have something special. We'll be sharing a live demonstration from our platform, and Matt's gonna do that for us. Matt, go ahead, and then let me know when I should stop sharing.
Sure. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, I'll stop sharing right now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, while Matt pulls up his screen, I know that we will continue to talk about this, but with that dark web report and then that web page, what I have seen with some of our existing partners is, you know, using those reports in your outreach, seeing an almost closer to 20% response rate. Most orgs see a 1 to 2% response rate with their cold outreach. And so we're seeing above a 20% response rate. And then once we get a, you know, client or prospective client into a POC process, I know that Matt will probably talk about this. We see almost a 50% conversion. And so those multiples for your go-to-market are probably going to be an added value and a benefit. And so please lean in, ask us how we go about this. I use this in my prospecting day in, day out to uncover conversations and bring those to our partners. And so this is a process that works.
Totally agree with you, Braden. It's like creating the fear and urgency, right? So this is the methodology, actually. Yeah.
And to your point, I met Dave, the urgency. A lot of companies out there will send out a dark web report or allow you to do that. You'll see information that is from breaches 2 or 3 months ago. With our reports, you'll see active Stealer logs that could be for sale for your clients in the black market. We're not showing you 2 or 3 month old data. It's live. It's showing you information that might not even be breached yet, but is actually actively for sale before it's even gotten to that breach state. And so, yeah, it is next level.
Yeah, thank you, Braden and Mete, for the insights. And hi everyone, this is Matt Salam, Regional Solution Engineering Manager in Americas. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about the lead generation part. So already it is mentioned, so what we provide, but I'm gonna show how you can do that. So I can divide lead generation capabilities of SOCRadar in 3 groups. You can see the freemium part is I want to put that here because to provide the big picture. So I put that here so you can see the lead sharing program already mentioned and the embedding the forms your websites. I want to put that, but I want to focus more on the things that you can use SOCRadar Labs and SOCRadar platform to create new leads. So on SOCRadar Labs, we have reports, different types of reports. Let's jump into those reports. So now you can see the SOCRadar website, and when you go over free tools, you're gonna see several reports. So I recommend you to use 3 reports here: the dark web report, the external external threat assessment report, and the dark mirror here. So let's start with the dark web report. So that was mentioned as the most popular report. Yes, and what they are doing is actually SOCRadar checks black markets, hacker forums, and communication channels, and then we provide detailed information. The thing you need to do is actually just type the domain here and click search. So it's going to create a report within like 30 seconds. So this is real data, but I'm gonna show you a version that that not includes real data, obviously for demo purposes. And the thing is, when you click on download the full report here, so it's going to ask you an email. Normally, only if you have an email ending with, in this case, uber.com, then you can get the report. But for our partners, what we are doing is we are whitelisting your email domain, and then you can be able to put your email address here and then download any reports related to any companies. So you can contact with your channel account manager to whitelist your email domain, so you can contact with them. So let's think that. So we download the report. So I'm gonna open how it looks like. So what does that mean? So yes, here's our dark web report. And So you can see that there's a overview about the report. So there are some things about stealer logs and credential leaks, things like that. So I need to little bit give information about information stealers or stealer logs. So we call them we talk about them a lot, but that may not be familiar with you. So that's an information, that's a type of malware. Its name is information stealer malware. There are different families, like Wider, Raccoon, Redline, things like that. So those stealers actually steal information from your browsers. So when you save your password on your browser, it's going to steal your password, your session cookie, to even bypass multi-factor authentication and some files. So threat actors are stealing those information from single endpoints like laptops and PCs, and then they're either selling them on black markets or sharing them on hacker communities, different forums, things like that. So what we are doing is we are detecting them, and they are very critical because it's not a password reuse problem. It is, so threat actors are actually utilizing those single passwords and usernames and passwords to log in easily. So they say no need to hack in when you can log in. So now we can see there are like more than 500 stealer logs. So in this case, that's going to be more for customers because obviously in Uber case there are more customers and less employees. But that there can be still several employee accounts which are critical. So because that means there's a compromised endpoint that the employee is potentially using those endpoints. So you can actually see some of the information here. You can share the username and password information for Uber.com. So in this case, this is basically customer accounts, and so you can see the number of number of findings, things like that, and so it's showing also here. So the ones that are on sale, so you can see, for example, these credentials are on sale, and you can see the location, like Brazil in this case. So these are on sale on Russian market, a black market, and they're $10. So think about this as like an compromised employee credential, which means there's a compromised machine in your customer's network or your prospect's network, and which is for $10. So anyone can get this. So go that market and get this data as a hacker, and then start different types of attacks like business email compromise attacks or ransomware attacks or things like that. So it is very popular on hacker community, and that's very important. And these are the data leaks that if there's a data breach from any companies, and if employees of that company use their corporate email. Let's say you registered AT&T by using your corporate email, and then there's a data breach from AT&T, and that means so there's a password reuse problem. So it is still there's still risk, but less than information stealers or stealer logs you can see here. But that is one thing important. It's still very common on hacker community to use them and conduct some other attacks. And also you can see some mentions on dark web forums and communication channels. So also there is a piece of information there. So the idea here is to share, to show something related to your organization, and some of the most probably the information stealers gonna increase some red flags on your prospect, and then you can invite them to a demo meeting or more consultation meeting, things like that. Also our SOCRadar team can help you on that with our technical account solution engineers. We can help you and provide more details, and then when they see the value, they're gonna jump into the demo because they should, and so that's very important. Another one is I want to go to the website again. So yeah, the other report is the external threat assessment report. So in this case, again, the same thing. You put a domain here, click on search, and then you're gonna to get that report, your email domain should be whitelisted. Same thing here. You can contact with your channel account manager to whitelist that. So this is same whitelist when you do that once. So it's going to be all set. So if you can see my screen, the external threat assessment report, you're going to see the findings on attack surface management, attack surface. So the domains that we're gonna do discovery, you're gonna see some part of dark web exposure, stealer logs, some surface web findings on code repositories and public cloud assets, and some other dark web findings. So this is not just focused on dark web, but it helps you understand, get some idea about vulnerabilities and open ports. So it depends on how you want to go to your prospect. So you can use that report also. I can say that dark web report is more popular, but some of our partners are using also this external threat assessment report, and also they are getting good feedbacks and good number of conversion. So the rates are good. And the other one is actually let's go back to the website, and we're going down here, dark mirror. So you can actually, even without getting in platform, you can find some good information to use on your lead generation efforts. So these are the findings that SOCRadar detected on hacker forums and other dark web places, and so there can be some critical information about your prospects. So how you can do that? There are different filters. For example, let's put a filter like a country filter here. Maybe we can call like Netherlands as an example. And so let's get one here. So what does it mean? So what we have, so I'm going to make this larger. For example, there is some finding about a company. That's a real data meanwhile. So you can reach that data on website. So that looks like that company's data is breached, and there are different data dumps. It looks like that's a global company. They have operations in different regions. If you are in, for example, Netherlands or in other companies like this, you can contact with them, because they may not even aware of it. They may not have dark web dark web visibility, and then you can be the first entity that letting them know about it. And even if they have dark web visibility, better than me, but after those incidents, the budget's gonna go up, and they're gonna need some different things. Then you can be able to. So if you have contacts or potentially any communication with those companies, those victim companies, then you can start providing some services or consultation or things like that. So you can use that part to understand what's happening on dark web. And so yes, so these are the three things that that you can do on the on SOCRadar Labs, which is actually on our website. The other part is on SOCRadar platform. Let's jump into the platform here. So yeah, to do that, you need to have platform access, obviously. So you can use the free version or the paid version. So obviously the paid version is gonna has more credits to do research, because now we're gonna do research, and then you can be able to reach more findings and generate more leads, and then create more businesses. So if you can see on the left hand side, so we have cyber threat intelligence product here. So under that, you can click on identity and access intelligence, and here, so this place is actually again stealer logs. So meanwhile, information stealer logs are the most critical thing that threat intelligence organizations are creating. So that's the most important. I can say that's the most critical one. And also I have knowledge on other products in the market, and also there are other companies are also utilizing that method for their direct outreach, and that's one important thing. So that's very critical. So you can for example use SOCRadar to utilize those stolen information. So under identity and access intelligence, you can click on information stealer logs here, and then do some checks, like you can search a domain like uber.com, and then you're gonna see, you know, the details, the stolen data. So each of these lines are, you know, stolen credentials. And think like this is your target, you know, company as a prospect, and you can click on this. And so actually I haven't this, but yeah, you can click on this. When you click, you're gonna see it like this, you know, unlock page. So normally you're gonna have credits, and you can see the number of credits right here. So I have 100 credits. That's good news for me. And if you need credit, you can also contact with your channel account manager again. And when you unlock this, stolen information, you can see more information, and you can, let's say that's not a customer account, but let's say that's an employee related, you know, credential, and you're gonna see lots of information about them. So you're gonna see the machine information, the IP address, and also the stolen file tree, and also the system information. For example, let's jump in. I'm gonna show you as an example here. So you can see, you know, the attack date, and also other, you know, location information, and the hardware and the software that is working on that machine, victim machine. So then you can actually utilize them, and you can basically customize your outreach, and you're going to have more data. So when you increase, you know, the context on the intelligence, it's going to increase the chances of conversion and or actually grabbing the attention of your prospect. So after grabbing the attention, after the demo, you have very high conversion rate on POC. So as Braden mentioned, so when a company comes to POC, it's around, like, again, the conversion rate is like around 50%. So that's how you can make money. So it's a proven method. So I'm actually, you know, using that and helping other entities using that, you know, feature for last 4 years. And I got several cases that this method is working. Another one is, so I'm checking my time, so it looks like I have a couple more minutes. The other thing is the threat hunting. So again, under cyber threat intelligence, you can see threat hunting part here. You can check some domains. So in this case, I'm going to be able to see the passwords in plain. So I don't want to do that in this summit in public time. So I'm going to check greenelmsbank.com, so which is our fake company. Everything is fake about this company. So under here, you're going to see stealer logs. And so when you click here, you're going to see, you know, the credits here, and then you're going to see other information. So the full content. So in most cases, this is fake data, and it's like not much context here. But when you open a real victim, you know, credential, stolen credential here, you know, you're going to see all the stolen credentials from one victim endpoint. So that means it's around, you know, 100, or maybe in some cases there are several hundred credentials stolen from one endpoint. So it is very, very valuable information, and especially if that you know, machine belongs to an employee of your prospect. And you can see there can be some development accounts, some email accounts, and some file sharing, FTP accounts, things like that. So you can use, you know, those information also to reach your prospect. So it's gonna, again, grab more attention. So you can utilize that feature to do those search. So every search is 1 credit. Again, you can see the number of credits, the remaining credits here. So I have, good news for me, I have unlimited credits since I'm an admin here, but you're going to have a number of credits. So if you don't have any credits left, you can contact with your channel account manager to get more. And so this is how you can do. And also there are other things that you can check, like some other data you may find valuable about your prospect here under threat hunting. That's another thing. And the last one I want to touch is the dark web news. So we already checked dark mirror here on website under SOCRadar Labs, but this is, you know, similar data, but it is it's better to do that search here actually. So I can say this. So under tactical intelligence, you can see dark web news. So under cyber threat intelligence, tactical, and dark web news. So again, you can see here what's happening on dark web and also on ransomware attacks. So you can see the victims of ransomware attacks. So let's check one example for dark web news, and then we can actually check. We can filter again with the countries and the industries. Let's check as an example insurance industry, and say the country is United States, and you're gonna see what's happening in the United States in insurance, insurance industry. So for example, this one, there's an unauthorized VPN access sale. So for example, let me make this larger. So it looks like there's something, there's a sale. So this is going to be, the price is like $300. And what the threat actors do is actually buying those unauthorized access. So there is actually, we can see domain admin, VPN, plus domain controls information here, and in the password. And so this is like 300. So ransomware groups, buying those accesses and then, getting in and then putting ransomware and asking for, in maybe $1 million or more. So the thing is, so it's really important to learn these kind of things on time. So in this case, for example, there is no specific information. You can see the revenue information. In some cases, they are giving the revenue information exactly, you can find on Zoom Info or some other places, but that's not a great example. So I want to give, for example, so like this one. So I can see there's some company names. Let's make this bigger. So you can see that there are some databases shared about some insurance companies. You can basically reach those companies and share this and grab their attention because, pardon me, that's on sale. You can see that data on sale. And so you can contact with them and then start the communication. So
I have another use case actually with the help of ransomware intelligence section. So if you visit any ransomware groups page, you will see also a list of victims. So it's also good information to identify the prospect customers from their country or industry as well.
Yep, sure. And yeah, before jumping that, so I can show this, you can subscribe for that. So that means, let's say you're a company in Netherlands, and then you want to see everything in Netherlands, and you can subscribe for dark web news, and then you can be able to get daily notifications. So who became a victim, then you can use that information to reach those companies, and that's the importance. So there's better filters, and you can subscribe when you compare with the website. I mean the SOCRadar Labs. So the other thing is the one Ahmet already mentioned. So the ransomware news, you can come here under, again, dark web news, ransomware news. You can
I was actually talking about the operation and intelligence section, as we have the ransomware intelligence. If you just visit that page and click on the one ransomware group, you will see also list of victims, not like a news, but list of victims.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, you can reach that under operation intelligence and ransomware intelligence here. So then you can if you are targeting a list of companies, like targeting specifically companies in specific region or industry, you can also utilize that method, or you can filter from here by choosing the industry and country, and then you can see that who became a victim. On those ransomware attacks, you can see the company names. Let me zoom here. So like Big Shell Food Service, Pacifica, and Helical Technology, and others. So then you can be able to reach those companies if you have. So that is better to reach the companies that you have already contacts on your under your CRM. So it may not be great coming doing a really cold call. After those incidents, it's always better if you have someone already contacted, but it's going to be very helpful because in some cases you may be even the first entity to let them know what's happening. They may not even aware of it, depending on their security maturity level. So yes. And let me go back to my slide. So yeah, these are the main things that we provide. You can subscribe also for ransomware, ransomware news, and then you can be able to get daily emails to generate more leads. So yeah. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Matt. It was a very enlightening. I really liked it. Thank you very much. I'm gonna reshare my screen and we'll move forward. We have some more time left. We'll talk more about some partner care as well in the near future. In real quick with John, and also Ahmet will move forward with some more slides, and then we'll have some fun with the game. Bear with me just 1 second. I'm gonna share my screen one more time. There we go. All right. Moving forward.
It's my part, I think.
Yeah, Ahmet, yeah, go ahead.
So after identifying the prospect partners, so we need to perform an outreach, right? So this is the basic, let's say, journey to how you should perform a targeted outreach for your prospects. So the first thing is personalizing the outreach, right? So you should mention about specific cyber incident that they faced with, and you should also highlight the recent incidents from their industries or countries. As Matt mentioned about, for example, Uber case. So if you are engaging with a similar customer like Uber, you can, for example, give them a sample of incident previously faced with, and also you should share use cases and offer the specific solution that let's say solves their problem, eliminate the risk for them. And it's also important to emphasize the return of investment when they invest these kind of services or products. And I think the most important thing is providing free assessments, because in this way you can find the gaps and offer them the right solution afterwards. And after all this process, actually, we will be able to create the urgency. So this is some sample, let's say, targeted outreach messaging, like, for example, generic ransomware campaign. So there is no, let's say, specific incident the customer faced with. So maybe you can use some generic ransomware campaign by sharing some use cases and previous incidents as an example. Or if you identify an incident using the CTI for SOC or identity access intelligence or any other tool like Matt mentioned, you can directly mention about that specific incident, provide some contacts, including screenshots, as Matt showed you from the platform, or maybe by generating dark web reports, as also Braden mentioned about it. And in this case, you can provide, let's say, personalized and targeted outreach strategies. We can proceed. Yeah. And this is one of the partner success story from our UK partners. They are an MSSP. We are not able to share their name, but by using the Stealer logs, the lead generation program, they identify a prospect partner and make them onboarded to their services. So I think we are proceeding with the partner business onboarding part. So after we sign up with our partners, even it's an MSSP or reseller or distributor or any type of partner, we are having a smooth onboarding process. We are trying to ensure them they have a smooth transition and implementation of our solution, also well educated from the business perspective. So we are starting with an introduction. We are introducing our team members like solution engineers, account managers, customer success team, channel management, and also other team members like channel marketing, etc. And we are also giving a training about partner portal, how you can use it, how you can register a deal, And also you will have an access to SOCRadar Academy when we create the partner portal access. There's an automation with it, so you don't need to ask for additional access for the SOCRadar Academy, and you can find lots of trainings at there. And also we have co-branded resource library, as our marketing team mentioned about it. We also provide a training about our licensing structure. We are educating our partners, especially the salespeople, about how they can sell SOCRadar, how to identify the customer use cases, and how to scale it to offer the right solution, because each customer has different use cases. And this is one of the best advantage of SOCRadar. We are scalable and flexible. When you compare with the other vendors, most of them are not scalable. So you need to work with a couple of multiple vendors in the same field. But when you partner with SOCRadar, you can even provide a service to SMB, from SMBs to large enterprises. Based on their use case, you can pick and choose the right solution from our product library. And also as a next step, we are also giving let's say a training about how to perform the demo, how to perform POCs, and we are talking about the processes and conditions about it. And lastly, we are also having some sessions about lead generation, as already Matt covered that part, and co-branded labs reports.
All right, this is more, I think, on John's side. Please go ahead.
Yep. Hello, everyone. My name is John, and I'm working for customer success team and mainly responsible for Europe, but also supporting MEA and APAC regions. I'll describe the partner technical onboarding and partner care today. First of all, as a customer success team, we would like to assist all the platform users to get the best experience from their subscriptions. This is our biggest goal. In terms of customer success, we know that technical onboarding is quite important, because during the subscription, platform users need to know the functionalities involved in their subscription. Then we can start to talk about getting the best experience. So actually, our partners are also working as part of the customer success team, because they want their end users to get the best experience as well. And this path depends on technical teams understanding and communicating the technical capabilities of the product well. So what about how we onboard technically our partners? We have several steps here that we can see, starting with introduction and set up their accounts, then addressing support channels. Then we talk about how to manage the platform, including the administrative things, and then explaining the platform's working logic and sharing use cases related to them. After we complete this process, the technical teams of the partners will be ready to use it properly and describe it to end users. In the partner care part, we all know that communication is a key point in this field. That's why we have made the communication the cornerstone of our partner care approach. All the respective teams are working by keeping this approach, and yes, we have several teams for different purposes in partner care processes. First of all, you have a channel manager who is the main point of contact for your business-related queries and needs, such as upgrade, license issues, purchases, asset consumption. And also, second is the customer success manager. We will walk through with you on technical onboarding, collecting feedback from you and end users, of course, and ensuring your smooth experience using the SOCRadar platform. you will have recurring meetings with your customer success manager to review your needs and inform you about improvements on the product side. And even though we have started with proper knowledge of the technical onboarding, you know, as a SaaS platform, the product team never stops, and we release new things monthly basis as SOCRadar, and which means we should be aligned timely with the partners' respective teams. So that's why actually we use recurring meetings for this purpose. The third team is the support team. They are responsible for answering your questions about platform functionalities, operations, and any incidents you receive. They activate your takedown and dark web data, obtain requests, clarify incidents, and they can assist with platform operations such as adding, deleting users and assets, etc. And the fourth team is the analyst team. As a SOCRadar partner, you are continuously supported by a dedicated analyst group that reviews and sends security alerts generated for your tenants. Even though you do not interact with the analyst directly, you can let the support team know if you have any comment on the alerts you receive, and they collaborate directly with the analysts to answer your questions, provide additional details, and utilize your feedback to serve you better. Additionally, under the analyst team umbrella, we have vertical specialization teams, such as dedicated analyst team, takedown team, and dark web team for different services. Fifth and the last one is the marketing team. You will have full support from the marketing team in defining and align strategy and any campaigns, events, and material needed, such as co-branded brochures and case studies. Yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Can. And I think marketing team here from SOCRadar, at least from the channel marketing, we don't need extra introductions as we took a lot of time today. It's me and Chima. Feel free to reach out to us for marketing inquiries. Moving forward. Okay, so this is actually the end of our webinar. In a short while, we'll have some more fun. We'll have a game on Kahoot with 20 questions, and winners will receive Amazon gift cards and one Apple Vision Pro for the winner. There will be some questions. Before we do that, I'd like to say if there's a prospect partner here who'd like to inquire about partnership with SOCRadar and would like to become a partner, you can scan this QR code and have an application on our site, and we will review and get back to you with our channel team. We'll do that very quickly, and we'll start your processing and start your partner journey over here. All right, we have about, let me see the time. We have about 10 minutes for Q&A. So please, everyone, feel free to submit them on the chat section. I'm gonna read them out loud for everyone to have a visibility, and we'll talk about it, okay? I'll just, let me check the chat here if you have any questions. All right, let's see. Don't be shy, feel free to ask any kind of questions. Chat is already active. It's weird, I don't see any questions. Come on. All right.
Actually, in the Q&A session, Burak, we have one question from Asif Riyaz.
Okay, let me see.
In the Q&A.
It's
Yeah, not in the chat.
Let me see.
David as well joined us.
Okay, let me see. Real quick here.
Yeah, threat actor engagement. The question is about that. So it's not available with the, I think the question was, is it available with the enterprise license? So it's not available with the enterprise license. We have professional services which you can find on our website, and we can provide threat actor engagement and more with our professional services catalog.
Thanks, Anthony. For some reason, I can't see the Q&A session part. It's all right if you guys can see it. Chama, you can.
I can see.
Questions. Yeah. We have a couple of minutes, then we'll open the game and the cybersecurity quiz really quickly.
Actually, in the chat, Burak, someone is asking us, as if actually he said how to play the game. Maybe if we can explain them how they can play with us.
I'm going to explain that right after our Q&A session. It's very straightforward. It will just take about 30 seconds or a minute for me to explain. Don't worry about it. It's very interactive and easy to use tool. Some of you already might know. It's Kahoot. It's very fun to play. You'll use your mobile phone, so please take them out. And I'll explain the rules in a moment.
There are new questions coming. So Paul has a question about looking at pricing. Does the essential pack in advanced dark web monitoring also include the dark web news that they showed in the demo? Yes, Paul, we have that dark web news section with the dark web monitoring license.
Okay. One person asked, what do we require to analyze on the platform?
There any
name only?
Yeah, sorry, Burak. Please go ahead.
Yeah, there's a question on the chat. They're asking the things that we require to analyze on our platform, or domain name only is enough. As far as I know, like it's one of the differentiators that we have. Domain name is a good source for us to start analyzing for end users. Yeah.
As we are looking from threat actors perspective, so we are just asking the main domain as an input, and then we are starting to discover their digital assets, which is exposed on the internet. And we use that discovered assets as a keyword for the digital risk protection, for the dark web monitoring, for the brand protection, to identify the impersonating accounts, domains, by using type of squad algorithms. So it's actually based on the domain. We don't ask for any input. You can think like it's like a penetration testing, like a reconnaissance page of black box penetration testing. And I see another question from Hemant Kumar. He's asking about, I think he's asking about, is there any NFR license exist? Yes, we have NFR licenses for our partners starting from second tier. Based on your partnership level, you can benefit from the NFR license, especially for the MSSP partners. We are providing NFR CTI license. So you can utilize SOCRadar CTI for SOC license in your SOC and provide even threat hunting and investigation services using it.
All right, thanks. Any other questions? I don't see anything on the chat. Okay, I'll explain the rules of the game.
We have another one. Sorry to interrupt you, Burak, but we have another one.
Okay.
Is there an offer for press sales for deal closing? Are you referring SPIF program, Hemant? We are working on it actually, like a SPIF program for the sales representatives and also for the press sales. So when you, let's say, close a big amount of deal, you will get also like Amazon gift vouchers, these kind of things. But it's not in place, to be honest. So we are working on it to implement it in our partnership program.
All right, any more questions? Got 1 more minute.
I think we have one more. Generally something in theirs. Let me check.
Actually, you will put all your emails, guys, through the chat. So for any further questions, they can either reach out to you later.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Please feel free to reach out to us for further questions, guys.
Exactly. All right, let me explain the rules of the game quickly. It's very straightforward. In a moment, I'm going to share a special QR code only for the game. You will use it with your mobile devices. And the rule is, please